Let the chaos begin. Controllers clacking, mics are hot, gamers on deck, we talk a lot. Tech, twist, streams, and viral scenes. We're living the dream behind the screens. Gaming, streaming, chaos supreme. The crew that breaks your algorithmic dream. From pixels to madness, we light up your feed. It's Mr. Stubbins, Vigi, and Nimbus. Yes, indeed. Welcome to the show.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Pull the Trigger Podcast. My name is Mr. Stubbins. Today I am joined by the ever handsome Vigilante 360 and Nimbus Maze. I'm handsome. He's handsome. All right, sorry. The ever handsome Nimbus Maze.
No, I don't want the exact same.
Okay. The ever ugly Nimbus Maze.
It's like I don't want your pity compliment. Yeah.
I don't want your pity.
No, pity me.
All right, so I figured today we'd talk about Power World since it had a 1.0 update.
Phenomenal update. Phenomenal exit from early access into
They have
the
changed.
1.0.
Oh,
It was so good.
I think
It is everything that you would want from a open world Pokemon game.
Yeah. But they like going from the early access to that, like it changed like almost on it like 180 degrees. Like there was pals in certain areas in the early access, and then now they're only in specific areas.
Yep. Wrangled them up. And they've added like 80 more or something like that. They're up to like 250 something
Yeah.
pals.
There's like a shit ton of them.
It's crazy. And not only the 250 base pals, but now you have variants of pals too that you can get. It's pretty good.
Well, there's also like the bigger forms, which are like kind of like the shinies.
Usually the alphas, and
Whenever you hear the shiny ones, you'll actually hear like I don't know how to, it's like a certain sound.
it's a chime.
It's a chime. You'll hear that.
It's a very specific sound.
It's a very,
Yeah, he's trying to fill out that 1,000-word essay.
yeah, exactly. You know, when you,
Yeah, he broke it.
they got all the alphas. You actually have the boss forms too, which I think are slightly bigger than the alpha forms.
No, so the boss forms are the alpha forms.
Are they?
Yes.
See, I've gotten an alpha and I've gotten the boss, and I thought one was slightly bigger, but maybe just me.
I don't know about that.
I do know that the Daydream Pokemon, you can actually keep it in your inventory and it'll actually be out. So you can technically have two Pokemon, not Pokemon.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Careful now.
Oh, when I get sued.
Did you see that Nintendo basically got sass from the patent department?
Even though, I was going to say, even though Pokemon is getting all of their lawsuits just thrown out at this point.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they just like,
A lawsuit to a fan-made game. That was a direct, like, stealing of their assets, and they lost the lawsuit because they were suing them for not their assets, but for the creature capture mechanic.
They're still on that kick.
I'm still trying to go for that.
Oh no, it was denied. They can't. Yeah, they can't do that. They lost that lawsuit to the creature capture mechanic, or to the fan-made game. That's funny to me. They didn't sue them for the direct stealing of their assets. They're like, just the one mechanic. They can have everything else. It's fine.
They probably would have won if they went after if they went after the assets, but because they didn't, now everything's getting thrown out and they're not being taken seriously. I guess that's the first time that the Japan Patent Office has ever given quote unquote sass to a company.
Yeah, and I think it's hilarious. I will say this much though. Pokemon being the I'm busy podcasting.
Well,
Good Lord. Sorry, guys. Didn't realize he was going to butt in the room right in the middle of a recording.
it was like a guest episode.
Anyways.
Guest episode.
Guest episode. Guest episode. Little Vigi. Little Vigi. So
I just 720.
what did I say? You fucking made me lose my train of thought. And I was on a fucking rant too.
We were talking about the Pokemon SAS.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think Pokemon does. It's not necessarily that they don't have a leg to stand on, right? I think that they're fully in their right to be angry at these other companies, these other games that are making games that are pretty much the same fucking thing that they are, but they need to lay off a little bit. If it's not a direct copy like that fan made game, back the fuck up.
Yeah. So whatever did happen to the other game that was supposed to be like Power World, where you could actually like ride on them and actually catch them?
There's one coming out called Animo. I think, is that the one you're talking about?
That's the one. I didn't know
That one
out or not.
Yeah, I don't think it's been released yet. I think you still have to sign up for the play tests.
And so going to the whole like their lawsuit for the creature capture thing, there's so many games with that, they would throw off the economy of video games. So
yeah, there's just so many games out there that have those same mechanics that it's not worth their time to try and fight all of them.
I mean, think of this. If that won, then that means Ark would be
gone.
You have Power World. You probably have this new Animo game. There's a bunch of them that like just have like not a creature capture system, but more like you can well, I guess, yeah. But it's just like you made something great and people love that. Why don't you just take that and run with it?
Right. Embrace the fact that people are copying you. Like mimicry is the best form of flattery.
Exactly. Because whenever you have that, that just means that you've done something great. I think the problem is now is that they're seeing the decline in Pokemon sales.
Well, if they just
But last like board game, the dog water.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest problem is that they're not taking note of the games that are actually succeeding using their ideas,
right?
And then making a game that would succeed. If they would follow, like, just for example, Power World, and use what they've done for an open world creature capture game,
how funny
incorporate that to Pokemon.
Yeah.
That would be a phenomenal.
How funny game would it be if Nintendo was like, we're going to make an open world Pokemon game, true open world, and Power World sued them. That would be the thing ever. But see, like I've loved Pokemon up until like, what is it, A to Z or Arceus or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first one of that new open world where it's set in like the past, I love that game.
Yeah,
I haven't played anything past that, but I've seen like stuff, and I'm not a fan of the mainline games, where it's the linear paths that you have to go from gym to gym. I'm not a fan of those recent ones because they don't have good ideas, in my opinion.
See, I wasn't
good.
I wasn't a real fan of the one where it was like the two bikes where the main
it was my right on, and
I wasn't a fan of that. I wasn't a fan of that game because of the way it was done, but I was a super big fan of the Arceus game.
Yeah, Arceus was good.
Arceus was decent.
I think it was a good breath of fresh air for it, right? Because it's like, hey, they could do open world Pokemon. They just don't.
Yeah, and they don't do it right when they actually do.
Well, I mean, it's Nintendo. What do we expect? They're just going to throw 100 of them Pokemon we all know and love and be like, there you go, you can catch them all now. You like Growlithe? Look, here's Growlithe that's got like a dirt smear on its face.
Yeah, variants. The fact that they just keep doing these regional variants is cool. Like, I get that idea, and it should be a thing. I think they should have stopped with the different Pokemon after so long, because they're up to like 1,000 plus, and there's just too many.
You can definitely tell they're running out of ideas.
Oh, 100%.
They've been running out of ideas since freaking Diamond and Pearl.
A lawnmower. Make a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. We got any more ideas? How about an ice cream cone?
Yeah.
Isn't there a grill one too?
There's a grill.
Well, those are all variants of the one Pokemon that can just shapeshift. There's like, what about a keychain?
There's keychains. There's a chandelier.
Yeah, the chandelier. The fucking
pile of trash.
There's literal trash. Yeah.
I mean, there's all sorts of them. Like, you're just, I don't know.
They just stopped trying. They've got a fucking engine.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, they stopped trying because they know, okay, if it says Pokemon, people are going to play it, right? And I think that's why they're they're suing all these other ones because they're giving us actual genuine ideas.
Right. It's going back to the AAA titles versus the indie titles. AAA's not putting in as much effort because they already have the X there, whereas these indie companies are putting 110% in.
Yeah. And they don't even have to like come up with that. If the ideas could be as simple as just a horse with wings or
A unicorn.
like, yeah, like do simple shit. You don't have to go all out with your shit and make dumb things that don't make any sense. Pokemon is failing. I just, and it's sad to see because it was once a fucking like
It was that like everybody looked for
powerhouse. Yeah.
you know, Pokemon, Call of Duty, Battlefield, like they were games people look forward to when the next one came out. Now it's not the case.
Nope. They're all dying off.
Yeah.
And speaking of things dying off, what about the consoles? Let's talk about consoles dying off.
I am faster than I think we thought.
Firm believer right now, as it stands in the gaming industry, that console gaming is on its way out completely.
Oh, yeah.
Everything that is coming out of Sony is absolute fucking trash.
Mhm.
Getting rid of the digital or getting rid of the discs is a huge loss on their part. They're going to fucking end up losing tons of players because of it. They've already started losing tons of players because of it.
Right.
Not following suit and going along with the third-party game sites is also a big downfall for them.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox is right behind them because they keep making dumb decisions after making tons of great decisions.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't foresee consoles being a thing for much longer. Not only that, let's get a step away from the bad things that they're doing. The prices of the consoles make it almost not worth buying. It's almost worth now buying a PC over a console because PCs are cheaper.
Well, and think about it like this. So now that all of them are going away from physical discs, like people who played on PC forever already know that you don't have a physical game for your Steam library, right? But now most PCs that run Microsoft have a Game Pass feature built in. Like they have Xbox built into it. You can play your Xbox games on there. So you still have the Xbox feel. You know, 90% of Sony games are getting ported over to Steam. You play Spider-Man and all sorts of stuff. And Sony's eventually going to lose their grip on their like exclusives, you know. And
Although they have just stated they're going to be putting out some more exclusives. They're linking more into the
Also, like one thing
they're going to bring back Sock Boy or whatever it was.
One thing that Steam hasn't done that PlayStation has done is they're not going to get rid of your license to play the game, whereas like Sony has done that with people's movies that they've bought on there.
Yeah,
and with them getting rid of the CD form of it, now they're just like, oh, so now you're going to take our games away whenever we want to play them and we own them.
Yeah, and that's terrible. I think if you buy a game, you should own it regardless. And if you don't own the game, then pirating a game is not stealing.
No.
Right. If buying the game is not legally owning it, then piracy is not.
Yeah.
No.
In that sense.
And I think you'll see some court battles coming up with that. And I think you're going to see a lot of people winning those court battles.
I think, I think you're going to see Sony trying to do a Nintendo and suing everybody, and they're going to get their hands smacked so much. And then
like, no,
these people have legally paid for this game and you took it away from them.
Well, that's why there's that movement, what is it, right to game or something like that? I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I can't remember, but it's gaining a lot of traction.
They did take a blow.
Games, I think it is.
Yeah. They did take that blow because they went to the Senate in the U.S. and they kind of not laughed him out the door, but said there's nothing that they're going to do for it. So we'll see how that keeps progressing.
Which is ridiculous, but whatever.
I think what sucks right now is like with all the people that are in the Senate and all that, they are older and they don't understand what it is. So I think you have to get someone that can explain it to a level that they could understand, because they literally had someone go in for when TikTok was having their huge like battle or whatever. They were all like, so how can China spy on us with TikTok? He's like, they can't.
Guys, I know how to save the gaming industry. get that group the right to game or save games or whatever it's called. We have them pitch it to Congress as if we don't get to play our games we bought, China is going to steal our information. It'll pass before the sun goes down.
It'll pass.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, American politics. Anyway, but no, I honestly think by this time next year we won't be talking about the next Xbox game or the next PlayStation.
No, we're gonna be talking about the next PC game.
We'll be talking about.
And if we do talk about the next Xbox or PlayStation game, it'll be off of Game Pass or whatever Sony's equivalent to Game Pass is, because both of them are going to become digital platforms, just like Steam and just like Epic and all that good stuff. It's just, I think that's where they're headed. I think that's where they need to go if they want to stay relevant in the gaming industry.
I honestly think we'll see a Xbox game launcher store like Epic Games and all of that before we see a Sony one.
Well, we have that. It's Game Pass.
Well, I mean, they're going to truly make it its own standalone thing, right? Where if you don't have a Microsoft OS, you can still do it.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. It'll either happen that way or they'll all integrate into Steam and Steam will become the overall, which I doubt that'll ever happen because there's got to be competition in the market.
Yeah.
What you're probably going to see is instead of just being Steam, you're going to see an Xbox store, a PlayStation store, and then you're going to have Steam on PC. And they're going to be fighting for those. You're going to see them taking some of the games off of Steam, putting them only on their platform thing. But it's then they're going to fail for them because some people may have already bought them on Steam, or they're going to wait however long it is for it to come out on Steam, because Steam's already been a trusted place for people to get games on PC for the longest time now.
100%.
They're just, the console wars are pretty much over, and then now they're trying to scrap wherever they can get it, and they're just going to fail at that too.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
It sucks. It sucks because I had high hopes for Xbox because they were making great moves there whenever the new CEO took over, and then a lot of shit's happened.
Well, I think what happened is they moved too fast with those movements.
Yeah,
they were like, we need to save this. Let's do whatever we can right now. And instead of taking their time to roll them out, they just said all at once. And they started losing a lot of money, so they had to backtrack on it.
Yeah, I think they saw what Sony was doing and thinking, oh, Sony's such a downward spiral right now. We can kind of get away with a little bit of stuff. So they kind of overexerted. And then now it's backfired because it's out there and they can't go back on it,
Yeah.
And then another thing, she walked in and just basically made Bethesda come out with everything they're going to do, and that they have to hit these marks or they're going to start losing more people. And they've already lost a lot of people. And they also,
were you saying the next Skyrim game is going to be broken? Why? Telling me I'm going to clip their walls my next Bethesda game? Why?
And then she apparently made them give Obsidian the next Fallout game. And they were the ones that did New Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have a decent Fallout game again.
Yeah, we'll have a decent Fallout game again.
There's supposed to be another Fallout game being made right now.
Yeah, and she made them give it to them.
Yeah.
Because they're taking too long in that and they're not focusing. They're trying to focus on two big projects at once. One being the new Elder Scrolls, and then they're also trying to focus on that while also making the movie. Because, Todd Howard's in the middle of the movie too. He doesn't want anything done unless he's there.
Right.
And so...
It sucks to have two first names. Sorry.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Vidgie's ADHD moment for a second.
Oh, geez. So
That's how you'd want a movie game, though. You want the guy who literally earthed it to be in it.
Right. No, I get that. But she's like, you guys are just overextending, and Obsidian's been putting out hey, we want to do another Fallout game. People love the New Vegas game. And basically Bethesda was like, yeah, it was really popular, but we don't want them to have that spotlighting them. And she walked in, they're doing it now. You're focusing on this, and you're going to focus on your movie.
The older I get, the more I just figured out most corporate offices is just a class of toddlers.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to give me that, and you're going to get over it.
I want it because you have it.
Yeah. Not saying Obsidian's like that, but they're like, we want to do something. And, Bethesda's like, no, this is my rock. You're not taking my rock. I found this rock.
It's my precious rock.
Yeah. And then Xbox is like, you're giving up your rock.
I think that was actually a good move. I hated that they got rid of some of the people that they did in Bethesda. No, I didn't, but it was like some of the original creators for certain like creatures in both games and stuff like that. There's like, oh, hey, you've been doing this for like the past however long that Fallout's been out, or Elder Scrolls been out. Oh yeah, no, you're good. Bye.
Yeah.
But I think that maybe some of that was good, what they need to do, and making Bethesda like actually split their stuff into another gaming source, because Obsidian does great games. I've seen some.
It wouldn't be so bad if Bethesda, like, if they took 5-7 years to actually give us a quality game every time, probably wouldn't be so bad. But it's like, come on, guys, like, you've got to do something. They're like poking it, come on, do something.
Right. I think honestly, it's just going to be one of those things. It'll be great to see what Obsidian comes up with, but until then, we won't know anything. But what sucks? Right. Are they going to have to start from the ground up, or is like Bethesda going to give them what they got and then they get to play off that?
I'd say just let them start from the teetotal beginning.
Right. We already expected the next Fallout wasn't going to come out until after the new Elder Scrolls, anyways.
Right. Yeah. So give them a totally fresh game, like let them do their next part of the story how they want to do it.
And see, even Obsidian was like, we kind of liked the idea because people were throwing out ideas like what other states would be cool to do. So it was like, you should do like a Louisiana one. So it's like the Bayou.
A Bayou Fallout would be pretty cool,
where you have to go like through swamplands and stuff like that. I think it'd be pretty dope, and plus you would have
that would be pretty cool.
And then radioactive gumbo coming at you live.
then they could bring back some of the New Vegas things, because all the casinos that are there in New Orleans, so they could literally.
I think the point of the game is to get a Mardi Gras festival back.
Oh fuck yeah!
I want to Fallout New York.
That would be kind of cool. More like an urban jungle one.
I don't know. Fallout's built its reputation about being like the deserty kind of, you know what I mean? Like,
it would be definitely a change.
Those places.
Fallout Alaska.
Fallout Alaska. That's actually technically already been done with Operation Anchorage.
Don't know what it is.
That was Fallout 3 DLC.
I've played 0 Fallout. I know a little bit.
Played Finish 4 and New Vegas.
I've played 3 New Vegas for 76.
Not like you need to play 1 and 2 now. Get the full effect.
I heard those ones are harder to get into because it was more of like the top down.
Yeah, they're old school PC games. Plus you can cheese them a lot easier too.
The good old cheesy PC games. Gotta love them.
Old school CD-ROM game.
Yeah, boy. Let's bring those back.
Veggie just gets his new PC and it's just covered in cheese. Yes, just the way I like it.
Cheese.
All right. Yeah, and my new PC will definitely be a Gouda than the one I have now.
So, Veggie and I both had birthdays, which is why you guys didn't get an episode last week. We're still going to do an episode.
You both look older.
Thanks. I look like I just woke up.
It's because you just did.
Shut up.
Did, yeah.
But don't worry, we won't skip for Nimbuses.
I mean, my birthday doesn't fall on a Thursday.
Don't worry, next year it won't happen. Ours will fall on a Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm busy that whole week.
Yeah, sorry, I'm busy that whole week. You've been so busy this couple of weeks. But
I've been super busy. You know what you're talking about?
Super busy.
Playing the shit out of Power World.
And getting paid to do it.
Fucking busy. Yeah, shut up. Don't worry about it. Put me on blast like that. What the fuck's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
I mean, these past couple of days, I got paid to play games too.
See, it's pretty sweet.
Hey, developers would pay Vigi to play their game. They would pay you to not play their game.
They'd pay you to put it down.
Even though I think that's the opposite of what's happening. I'm being paid to play their games.
I can't wait to see what happens. Did you have to submit a review or whatever for that game?
I basically submitted whatever I did, and it's already on my way to my bank account.
Should show them the stuff you said afterwards.
I actually didn't say anything bad. It was a good game. Yeah. It was an RPG game called Omea, where you basically your choices.
Oh, I was thinking of a different game. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's the one where your choices it uses AI it's almost like a D&D game and it has dice rolls. And
That's what D&D all about.
yep.
It uses AI though.
Yeah, it uses AI and it'll go through and you'll be like, I want to search for supplies. And it's like you search the body for it'll like you can actually use your mic and talk into it and do it. It was an interesting game.
It's basically for those that can't interact with actual physical people, so they can play D&D.
I'm gonna get this money and they're gonna see this and they're gonna be like, nope, we're revoking that. What do you mean I'm overdrawn?
$25 broke the bank.
It's for the socially awkward D&D players.
I mean, for real though, that's how they could market it. Like, hey, do you not like people but will love D&D? Have we got the game for you? Hey, developers, I got your marketing.
Right. We'll do a commercial for you.
Yeah,
We'll do it for you. I'd like
feature commercials.
I'd like to get this one that I have signed NDAs with. I'd love to get like all of us on it, but I don't think they'd let that happen because they're just such a close knit community. Because it'd be great to give them a feedback on our podcast for it.
Let us play.
Well, let us
We get a bunch of people on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on the one developer for a great.
I am also.
I actually might have another one maybe lining up too. See, wow, good job, Nimbus. Thanks, guys.
Oh,
Good job, Nimbus.
good job, Nimbus. Proud of you.
I understand Vici not replying back because he's pal worlding.
Yeah,
Yeah. Actually, it's
Get off Discord.
I'm in a tough battle.
get off Discord.
Well, this is riveting.
Oh, it is super riveting. Let's get Vigi. Let's get your boy back in here for a exclusive
He left.
mini Vigi interview.
He left. Can't believe he fucking burst in the door like that.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Like a Kramer from
Seinfeld.
It's like, fuck. Jeez. It's loud as hell, too.
Well, I'm recording the podcast.
that was great. So it looks like Black Flag Resynced has become a bit funny.
Dude, it's getting a lot of like reviews.
Rightfully so, too.
So I was talking to somebody about it. I guess like there's different skins in the game, but it shows like older assassins in there, like your Altair, the first guy, and things like that. Do you think they're going to take a lot of those games that are around that era of Black Flag, like the older ones, like the Ezio series and all that, and resync them, then make like a big cloud version of the game, so all your resyncs you can play different assassins in different games?
I don't think so. I think that they did this one because of the rising popularity in pirate stuff and things.
Stuff and
And I mean, you had Windrose come out that was so unbelievably popular. And then Ark put out the Tides of Fortune, which is just all pirates. So yeah, they were following suit, I think. And they didn't want to make a new pirate game, so they just
I kind of hope they at least make, I hope the next one that they resync would be Rogue. I prefer Rogue over Black Flag.
Those are the two that came out at the same time, wasn't it?
Yeah, so Black Flag, you play as the assassin, and then Rogue, you play as a Templar. And they're set in the exact same universe. Like, they're literally in the same world.
Right.
Because they talk about each other in them. And I don't know, Rogue was really fun to me. Because it was kind of cool to actually play as the villain for once in that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a cool twist on the norm, because you didn't know you were a Templar. You do your first thing and you're like, oh, cool, it's just another assassin or whatever. And then at the end of, I think it's like the first mission, you're like going back to like the hideout, and you like walk in and it's a bunch of like army officials and whatever. And they're like, oh, welcome back, whatever the guy's name was. And then he like puts his stuff down and you see like the Templar insignia on it. You know, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah, that is pretty dope.
I thought it was cool. What was it? Was it 3 where you found out like your father was actually a Templar, but you were from the assassin family and she was Native American? I think it was 3 because it was American.
Yeah, the 3 that was part of it. You had to fight him or whatever.
3 was like the last big Assassin's Creed I played. I really want to play Resynced because it looks phenomenal, and I never got to play that one. I wanted to, so
I probably won't play it, to be honest with you.
There's a lot of games that are coming out that I'm kind of excited for.
There's a lot of games coming out, and I'm like getting
There's just a lot of games.
getting washed in game like overload. I'm like, too many games,
Yeah, but
too little money.
it's been forever since they've really come out with just like a bunch of games that have been good.
I think we're in the swing again of games that are good.
Well, you're getting a lot of these indie developers in here to make these games that are different. And now you're seeing like a surge of games that people want to play.
Right.
Like Vigi got to play Funnel Runners and it looks really good.
God, that game is so much fun.
But what's good about that game is it's totally different than any game that's been out.
Yeah. So it's in I think it's in that friend slop category. But it's different from the normal friend slop.
It's not you're repoing something or you got to go steal stuff. Like you have to just run away from a tornado.
I think you have to fix your truck to get away from the tornado, and it's not easy.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's another thing, like how Mecha Chameleon's done so well, is it's different. It hasn't been like the other friend slop games. This one's another one that's different. It's not like your normal, we're going to go repo, and then everybody does like a copy of that.
Right.
I think
that's the thing. Like they're new, right? They're different. They're setting the foundations for like friend slop. There's friend slop genre of okay, you have your friend slop repo, you have your friend slop funnel runners, you have your friend slop mecha. You know what I mean?
And I think you're gonna see
something that Last Pirates is scheduled to actually go live August 15th.
We have to revisit that one again, huh?
Yeah,
that one was fun.
It was fun. Hold hands.
Hold hands. Hold hands.
It was crazy. I did this review for the one game that was just trash. They accepted it, but it was trash.
That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah, the goblins loot together.
Yeah.
I only did a 30-minute like review on it. It was so bad. It was like they took Berglund gnomes and was it just like repo? And you had to like try to go into these houses, but it was like almost damn near impossible. It was terrible.
Sounds like it's it doesn't sound very good.
Yeah, no, not very good. Not at all. All right, I think you twisted my arm. I think I'm gonna get Funnel Runners.
Do it. It's so good.
Monday, whenever I can say the other one, I'm gonna get Hellhound the game because I figured she could play it if you could play it.
The thing about that's rude. For once.
Well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't meant to be that way. It was meant to be because you have a lower end PC.
That's rude, sir.
Shots fired.
Rude.
What are you gonna do if Vigi does get a new PC and then he starts calling you a
yeah, with your little piece of shit,
your lower end PC?
Work.
No, so the thing about Funnel Runners that makes it so much fun is that it's scary in a way that's not
like jump scary.
Yeah, it's not phasmophobia, right?
It's an impending doom feeling.
You have something looming over you the whole time, and it is unbelievably terrifying. Like you wouldn't think it would be that bad, but good Lord, I was scared the entire time.
It's like Stebbins looking at a stalk of celery. Impending doom.
Yeah, whenever James came out with that, James C. Burns, he's like, you know what this is? I was like, oh God.
Stop, you're scared of him.
Please, put it away. I don't want it.
Is there any games coming out here recently that you guys are excited for?
I'm still interested in Fable, but it comes out next year. I'm sad about that they pushed it back.
You know, let's talk about something coming out this year, maybe.
I don't really have anything on my list that I'm like uber excited about.
The one I was excited for won't come out for PC this year. It comes out for only console.
I've heard that they're actually trying to get that to come out on PC. There may be a way.
Oh, GTA 6?
Yeah, talking about GTA 6 if you don't know, but
I'm so not interested in that game.
I
lost all interest for that game when they told me how big it was going to be.
I'm going to try it.
And the amount of extra space that you need to be able to run the AI of the game, no thank you.
You have to get
a
hard drive just to play one game.
Yeah, you basically have to have a fucking 2 PC setup just to be able to play GTA 6. No thank you. Like, fuck all of that. Just for it to be the same fucking game that I've played before. because it's not going to be much different than fucking GTA 5. They're going to change some of the mechanics and some of the physics, but that's it. It's going to be the same fucking game.
Right.
Is there a way to look up like what games can come out on Steam?
Upcoming releases.
Is that what it's going to be?
There's one I'm kind of excited I want to do for a playtest whenever we can. It's called Dear Passengers. It's friend slot, but you're flying a plane.
Okay, yeah, I want to play that one.
That sounds terrible.
Oh no! It's hilarious. Like this one dude, I saw the video for. He's like, "Oh, where's your ticket? You don't have one?" He just throws him out the plane. They're like cooking food on the top of the plane and shit. Well,
Yeah.
flying one person's flying.
No, I just share this to you. Vigi, I'd show you.
I'm actually debating on getting a racing game for the first time in a
Why?
long time. Star Wars Galactic Racer.
Ooh,
It's pod racing.
Don't get me wrong, I like Star Wars to an extent, but just I've never been a racing fan, and I don't think I'll ever play it.
I think it'll be good, but how do you feel about them coming out with another Resident Evil? Like right after the other one.
I mean, if it's good, who cares, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Did I see that they're making another Resident Evil movie?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's going to be done by, I think, one of the actual game directors. I'm not sure.
Wasn't 100% sure that I actually seen that correctly.
There's a game I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play the demo of. It's called Polyarus. It's you survive in the Arctic first-person single-player game. It looked kind of interesting because it's like survival. You have to eat your food, and if you
Survival games.
if you break you fall or something, you can break a limb or whatever. You got, things you got to like deal with. It's kind of like similar to like the Long Dark or other survival style games.
I got invited to do a playtest of the Mistfall Hunter game. I thought about doing it.
Interesting.
One game I want them to make a demo or playtest, get into playtest, or it's called Into the Unwell. And it's like that. It's like Cuphead.
Oh, yeah.
But you play as like this cat. I don't know, it looks really cool. Just from the like little demos and stuff I've seen or trailers or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like a brawler combat. Like think of like your Diablo top down kind of thing, like dungeon crawler feel, but with the graphics of Cuphead. I think it'll be a cool one to try.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Cuphead was actually a really good game.
See, I've never played it.
For I guess it's technically counted as a side scroller. It was a fairly decent game. It was pretty tough too.
Really? I knew Cuphead was like supposed to be a really hard game, but I just never played it. Interesting.
And I think for a little recap episode, this has actually been a pretty good one. All right, until next time, we'll see you then.
Next time.
Next time. We're gonna be doing a game review next time.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.